mynews.studio.
In the Peruvian Amazon, there's a village called Alto Mishagua. For years, they relied on candles. Now, solar panels power their homes. The question is, how did this remote indigenous community achieve energy independence?
Let's put this in context. It's June 3rd, 2025. Alto Mishagua is far from any city, hours by river from the nearest market. Until very recently, there was no electricity, no internet. That's despite being close to Peru's largest natural gas project.
Exactly. For more than 15 years, energy infrastructure passed right by them. Instead of waiting, the community designed their own solar project. Indigenous-led, built for their needs. What do you think pushed them to act?
Necessity, above all. When there's no light, no way to charge a phone, it's more than an inconvenience. It affects healthcare, education, safety. The leaders saw that gap and decided to close it themselves. But how did they go from idea to reality? How did they organize or even fund something like this?
They started locally. Community meetings discussing what was needed most. Then, they reached out international NGOs, universities, renewable energy groups. Student Energy, for example, provided technical support and some funding. They even helped set up satellite internet.
So, it's not just about putting up panels, right? It's about infrastructure and sharing knowledge. They coordinated with partners, held regular meetings, organized the logistics. That's a lot to juggle. What were the biggest hurdles they hit?
Funding was a real challenge. They had to convince outside groups that such a remote village was worth the investment. Technical skills were another. Installing and maintaining solar systems isn't simple. They solved it by training residents locally and bringing in outside experts when needed. Does that sound like the key to you?
Yes, I think so. They've set up regular monthly maintenance, and the people living there have training for the day-to-day repairs. For bigger issues, they can reach out for outside help. That mix, local skills and external backup, makes it work.
Let's talk about the impact. Before this, families had to travel just to charge a flashlight or phone. Now, 30 homes have electricity. The health clinic runs in emergencies, snake bites, injuries. Schools have light. Kids can use digital tools.
And it goes further than just the kids. Women now have safer homes and rely less on firewood. They can connect for work or to share information. Elders receive health updates, and families can stay in touch online. It's a shift in how the whole community lives.
Lighting brings safety, too. Fewer nighttime accidents. People can work or study after dark. It's more than just light. It changes routines, roles in the community, even cultural ties.
And this approach isn't limited to Peru. Monthly check-ins, ongoing training, partnerships. These ideas can be used anywhere. Why do you think this example matters for the rest of the world?
Over 1 billion people still don't have electricity. What happened in Alto Mishagua proves that solutions can come from the community itself. Indigenous leadership was central. They knew what they needed and how to get there. It challenges the idea that only outsiders can create change.
So this isn't just about one village. It's a model, energy independence, digital access, self-determination, all led from within. There's a lot here that others could learn from.
If you're listening, think about what it would take for your own community to lead something similar. Who would you bring together? What local knowledge could you use?
And how might you support grassroots projects like this elsewhere? It could be funding, sharing expertise, or simply spreading the word.
That wraps up our look at Alto Mishagua, how a remote community went from isolation to connection because they took the lead.
Thanks for being with us. We explored why this project matters, how it happened, and what it could mean for others.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it now for free.